Some common questions for those looking to become a landlord and those that have just purchased a rental property include: can you make money if the rents are low? What can you offer to help boost income on a rental property? How do I make money if the rental I bought has really low rents? Low-priced rental units have gotten a bad reputation for being in poor locations or just a dump, but it doesn't have to be this way. A landlord can make money with low-rate rents. It's simply about managing the numbers and maximizing services. So let's jump right in. It's a numbers game. If you purchased a low-cost rental property, then you need a lot less rent to make a profit. Essentially, the idea is that within the first year or so, the rent should cover all of the expenses of the rental. It's even better if the expenses are covered right at the time of purchase, but that is rarely the case with low-rate rents. Now, don't be disappointed if the rental property costs you a little bit each month to operate for the first few years. Remember, you are still earning silent money in the form of equity. Equity is the magic that happens over time as the property values increase. So in your first 2 years, maybe the rental property has cost you $10,000, but the equity in the property has increased by $20,000 or even more. You're still well ahead. Amortization of your mortgage. Another option with the numbers is to extend the amortization for the mortgage on the rental property. Yes, you will pay more money in interest in the long run, but remember, the interest is an expense on the property that can be written off against income at tax time. So, if ensuring you have a positive cash flow each month is important, consider a longer amortization of your mortgage. Rent increases. No matter how small the rent increase may seem, provide the proper notice to the tenant and take your rent increase each and every time you are eligible. It may only seem like a couple of dollars, but those add up now and on the next increase too. Now, let's talk about maximizing services. Unless your lease says otherwise, rent is for the rental unit only. Consider what other services you can provide. What about parking? Do you charge for parking? If not, consider a small fee for parking if it's in a communal parking lot. Maybe $10 or $15 a month per vehicle. If you are charging for parking and you have a triplex with 4 parking spots, that could add up to an additional $40 or $60 a month. If you charge for parking, ensure those that have the right to park in the lot have a tag or a sticker for their vehicle in order for it to be easily identified. Ensure you have all the notices and postings required by your jurisdiction to protect your rights. And don't forget to patrol the lot and give a notice or have an unauthorized vehicle ticketed or towed. Fitness room. Do you have a basement space that isn't being utilized? Why not see if the tenants are interested in a fitness room for a small annual fee? For a couple of $100 in fitness equipment, you can make your rental a more desirable place to live and capitalize on some extra cash each year too. If you're setting up a fitness room, ensure your insurance covers this amenity. Also, consider memberships for a minimum of 6 months at a time. There's no need to charge an arm and a leg for the membership to rake in some extra cash. What about a laundry room? Do your tenants have to go to a local laundromat for their laundry? If you can make a space for a coin-operated laundry at your rental location, you can really haul in some extra cash. Coin-operated laundry machines is a lucrative business, so why not capitalize on this at your own location? Building-wide Wi-Fi. If you have a small rental building, consider providing building-wide Wi-Fi for a monthly fee. It will cost the tenants less than having their own Wi-Fi, and you may make some extra money for the landlord as well. This can be especially beneficial if your tenants cannot afford the high cost of their own internet or have credit challenges that prevent them from signing up for their own account. Ensure you keep your rental property well maintained. A well-maintained property costs you less now and into the future. If you have the skills, do the maintenance yourself and save some money. Remember, statistically speaking, few tenants remain in a rental unit for more than 5 years. In fact, the average turnover of a tenancy is less than 2 years. This means you may have the option to update the rental unit when a tenant vacates and then rent it for a higher value. Just don't price yourself out of the market. There is a lot to be said for keeping long-term happy tenants, even if the rent is low.